How much money can you make in Star Citizen 4.0 if you rent a MISC Prospector? Well, I'm going to show you exactly where to mine, how to mine, and then we'll take a look at how much money you can make. So where do you need to go? This location is going to be around Crusader. We're going to head over to Salon. You might ask, why are we heading over to Salon? Well, let me show you. Over here, we've got a nice little spreadsheet that Red Monster made us. I'm going to link it in the description as well. You can see here over at Salon, at Crusader, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 being the largest rock and 1 being the smallest. And this is basically the best planet for rented ships to mine. Plus, we can find a lot of Quantanium and a lot of the base tier 1 materials here as well. So this is probably one of the best places just because the rocks are so small for us to mine. And because we have a rented prospector, we do not have the best mining laser, right? So we can't switch it out. We can manually, but that takes a lot of effort and money. And we're quite new, so it's going to cost us. So we're going to go to Salon because of this reason. For the materials that we are going to be mining, we're going to look for backslide, gold, terranite, and obviously Quantanium. And our secondary material is the most important, right? Because densities count against us. We want the one with the least amount of density. So we want to look for aluminium here in our rock. So we're going to go for 92 density. The denser the last material, the more SEUs of it you will have, making your profits a little bit less. Lucky for us, Salon has a lot of aluminium on it. So this is definitely a very good place for us to mine. So let's head down to Salon and see what we can find. We finally made it down to Salon here. I'm just going to press V, enter scanning mode and start pinging. Should see a couple of nodes pop up here. Let's move over and let's see if it will show anything good here. Hopefully we can scan everything here. Sometimes you can only get these nodes that are white. For some reason, you won't be able to scan them. Seems like these popped up. So you can see once they turn blue, you know that you can scan them. Now just press M. Bring out our little arm here. Let's see if we can find a good rock here. This one is Borsa. This is not something that we want. Let's take a look at the next one. This rock is Quantanium. As you can see, about 8 SEUs worth of material inside of it. Quantanium, so very good find. And this is Salon, so this is a very nice find for us. 6% chance, right? Let's take a look at this one. This one is gold, so we can definitely fill up with that one as well once we mine the Quantanium. This one is definitely too big for us to mine, I believe. Yeah, it's impossible. And the mass is a little bit too big. It's also Borsa, so we don't need it. The next rock here is also gold. Very nice. I believe we can just scoop these. We don't even need to mine these. This is why we choose Salon, right? Because our laser is so small, we need a little bit smaller rocks, right? This one is Borsa. We're almost done at looking at all of them. But I just want to make sure that I first take a look at everything. So I know that what I have. Here we even got more Quantanium. So 38%. So very nice. We might fill up with those first before we do anything else. And then the last rock here is gold. They say impossible, but I'm pretty sure we can break this. We might break this first, but it's only 21% gold. What I'm thinking is I'll probably scoop up the Quantanium and then we'll try the gold pieces. And once we've done with that, we can try the other one. The Quantanium is a very good find for us. You don't find a lot of it, but here and there you'll find decent pieces, right? This Quantanium rock we need to break, right? So we're already in our mining mode by hitting M. We didn't know. Now we just want to close in the distance. Here on the left hand side, you're going to see an optimal meter. We're basically perfect, right? Now we just want to click, activate our laser. It's very small, so we want to see if we can raise our power by basically alt scrolling. We're going to let the power go up all the way until it hits the green area. As it gets closer, we want to lower it by just alt scrolling, right? We're almost in the green here. We're going to hit the green there. We just want to lower it slowly. The new UI is a little bit difficult to see how the bar is growing, but I'm trying to keep it in the green There we go. We managed to crack the rock. Let's see what the little pieces contain. If it's containium, I'll probably take everything though. But we're not going to take any inert material or any secondary materials. All of them have containium in them. But before we do anything here, I just want to make sure we don't have to break any other rocks that we want to scoop up with our containium rocks, right? So we want to break those first. We don't want to constantly be mining once we pick up the containium because we only get a certain amount of time to get back to the station, right? I think I'm definitely going to break this one. Even though it's only 21% gold, we might as well break this one. It says impossible, but we should be able to break this. Let me just see. We're definitely getting a little bit of charge here. It's just going to take a very long time, but I think it's worth it. We can definitely fill up with the rest here just to maximize our space in our ship, right? So definitely worth it. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes for it to break. We're finally in the green here. Should break any minute now. Just backing off just a little bit. And there we go. Let's see what we can find. Maybe there's good gold pieces. There's one with 55. That's about the only good one. We'll only take it as a last resort because I'm not going to mine more once I pick up my containium. So definitely something just to fill up the cargo area, right? We're pretty new to mining, so we might as well take what we can get. But let's pick up the containium. Here's our first containium rock. To basically take the materials, we're just gonna press Alt and then click. Go to extraction mode, then we can extract by just clicking. Okay, filled up our cargo hold. Now let's go to the other containium. Now we can just scoop up all the containium pieces here. I'm just going to take most of it. Then this one, 99% aluminium. So I'm not going to take that for 0.4%. We just see the gold here. This gold is 35%. So I'm going to scoop this one as well, just to fill up the rest here, right? Now we can head over to that other rock we broke. There was a 50% gold piece. Here's the 55% gold piece. We're just going to take this one as well. Now we still have some space left. Let's see what else we can get here. This piece is 80% gold. We'll definitely take it. Almost full. We've got one more piece here, 21% gold. It's the biggest one that we can get. This is just to fill up everything, right? We want no wasted space. There we go. We're full. Now we can head over to the refinery station. This is also where you can rent your ship. I'm going to show you exactly how to rent a prospector. But this was a very good run for us. Let's go see how much we can make with it. So to go to the station, we're going to open up our map with F2. We're going to zoom out all the way. And then here on the side, you're going to see Emprise's Dream Station. We're going to route there and then head over. Just remember, we've got containium on board, right? So meaning we've got limited time before it becomes unstable and blow up our ship. So this is why we want to make sure we're all ready when we pick up containium. That's why I broke up the gold rock before. You can see here is the station. Let's land and store our ship. All landed here at Ambitious Dream Station. Now we can turn off our ship and go store it. Here's our MISC Prospector, our rented one. Now we can just hit store. And it should store here for us. It managed to store. Let's head over to the refinery. Here's the spaceport, right, where you call your ship. Now we need to run forward here and look for the elevators. Sometimes this place is a little bit buggy with the visuals, but you should see the elevators right here. Elevators. Let's go inside. Choose refinery. Once here, we can head over to the refinery here. You can see a lot of hot things going on here, but just head forward. Once you see services, we can head up the stairs here and then make a right. Here you can just sell your ore without refining it. You get about 50% for the value of your ore. So here's our prospector. That's definitely this one. You can see we get about 111,000. So just double this, and this is the amount you made by refining your materials. But we're going to refine and not sell directly. So use. You can see I already set up a little work order here for us, just so that I can show you how to deliver. It's just basically almost 2 ECUs of Terranite, just so that I can show you how to deliver cargo. But for this, we're going to select our ship here. MISC Prospector, set up work order. And here we can choose the materials that we want to refine, right? So quantanium, definitely. We're going to refine it. Gold ore as well. The rest I'm going to leave out. We don't want inert and we also don't want aluminium since they're not as valuable. We're just going to select options here. And usually I go with the Dingxi solution. So it's a very low speed, low cost and high yield. Now let's get a quote. It's going to take 25 hours. It's going to cost us about 8,700. I'm just going to hit confirm. And now our work order should start. This is going to take a while. So probably come back in about almost 24 hours. But I'm going to show you how to deliver. This is just an example. This is not how much money you can make, right? Since I only mine 2 SEUs for it to be a lot faster. I am on the PTU. But first, we need to rent a ship, right? So that we can hold our cargo. This is also where you can rent a prospector. You just want to go down here, go to support center here, go all the way over here. And this is where you can rent a prospector as well if you don't have one. So you can just open up here. You can see the prospector, 73,000. So you will make your money back if you mine with it. But we also need a Cutty Black to hold our cargo here. So I'm going to rent it for 1 day. I'm going to say rent, confirm. There we go. Now we can go back to the refinery here to store the cargo onto our Cutty. And then we can use this again. Begin. And here we should be able to select our cutlass. Seems like we first need to call our cutlass. So let's go to the space station and quickly deliver the cutlass here. Back at the space station here. I'm just going to call the cutlass here so that we can store our materials. So here we go. Try cutlass, deliver. Now we can go back to the refinery. We're back at the refinery here. Before I forget, don't forget to get a tractor beam as well, right? So you can just head over to this terminal at the bottom here. Type in tool. You can buy yourself a multi-tool. Just going to put it in my backpack. So buy. And then beam. Going to need this for the cargo to unload it. Now we can head back up here again to deliver the cargo to our ship. Just head over to the refinery terminal. Begin. And now we should be able to select our cutlass. And we can just say collect. I'm just going to collect this. Move it to our cutlass black. Work order delivered. Now we can go to our hangar. Here's our ship. I'm just going to show you the cargo does spawn on it. You can see here's the cargo. It's only a 2 SEU, right? Just because this is an example, do not post in the comments that this is only the amount we've gotten. Since a lot of people sometimes do this because they do not listen to the video, right? This is just an example on how to deliver your cargo. Since this is the PTU, I'm not going to wait out the 25 hours. But I still want to show you how to deliver the cargo. So to deliver the cargo, we want to go to Orison. This is usually the place I like to sell. So I'll just type in Orison here. Should route you to the city. We finally arrived at Orison here. If you find it difficult to get to the spaceport here, just look for this structure. You're going to see it has like a main body with some feet coming off it with hangers attached. It's like a little spider with only 4 legs, right? So let's land. Managed to land here. I just face my back to the cargo hangar. Now, that multi-tool that you didn't forget to bring with, right? You're going to attach it. You're going to use your multi-tool, put it on the cargo elevator here. Remember, this is just an example of how to deliver your cargo, right? Once you put your cargo on the elevator, we can send it down. You can see here it is. Now send it down. After you send it down, we need to head over to trade and development. I'll show you how to get there. Want to get into the elevator and go to the spaceport here. Once at the spaceport, you want to run in this direction. You just want to keep going forward and then make a left until you see blue elevators. Once at the blue elevators, you want to take the shuttle station here. So we're going to use the elevator and then choose shuttle station. Once here, we want to run out of the elevator and take a right. Here, you usually need to wait for your shuttle. You can see I just missed mine, so I'm just going to wait here and get on. We have finally arrived. Here's my shuttle. We just want to head over that way. You see there we want to go. Just going to run up the steps here, then make a right. and eventually we should hit this bridge. Just run over it. Once we cross here, you can see there in front of us is trade and development. Should be able to go inside. You can see here we are. Let's enter, and eventually you should see these terminals you can use. Select Orison, and now we can sell our 2 SEUs, even just for 2 SEUs, right? Which was an example. We get 19,000, which is super decent. But if you were to refine that cargo and things, you should make about 220,000. Just a couple of gaming sessions and you should be able to buy your own prospector in game without having to rent, meaning you'll be able to customize your own ship. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Big thank you to my YouTube members. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.